What if I told you there's a city where ancient stories meet modern wonders? A city built around the world's largest natural harbor, where giant sails of glass and steel rise above waters once crossed by canoes thousands of years ago. A place famous for its beaches, its skyline, its celebrations, but also hiding forgotten tales in every corner. This is Sydney. Not just Australia's most famous city, but a place where history, culture, and mystery blend together to create one of the most unique destinations on Earth. The first stories. Long before the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge, Sydney was home to the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, who lived here for tens of thousands of years. They fished in the harbour, carved art into stone, and passed down stories about the land, the sky, and the sea. To them, this harbour wasn't just water, it was life itself. Even today, hidden rock engravings and sacred sites remain, whispering of a Sydney that existed long before European settlers arrived. These are the city's oldest secrets, written not in books, but in the land itself. The convict colony. Sydney's modern story began in 1788, when British ships arrived carrying convicts, soldiers, and settlers. The first fleet dropped anchor in Port Jackson, and a colony was founded, what would one day become Sydney. Life in those early years was harsh. Supplies were scarce, the land was unfamiliar, and survival depended on resilience. The convicts built roads, farms, and eventually the foundations of the city. Little did anyone know that this rough penal colony would one day transform into a global icon. When people think of Sydney, two images instantly come to mind: the Sydney Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. The Opera House, with its sail-like design, wasn't just a building project, it was a dream that nearly failed. Designed by Danish architect Jørn Utzon, it faced years of delays, skyrocketing costs, and controversy. Many thought it would never be completed. But when it finally opened in 1973, it became one of the most recognized landmarks in the world, a symbol of creativity and bold vision. Then there's the Harbour Bridge, affectionately known as the coat hanger. Completed in 1932, it stands as a testament to human engineering and determination. Imagine climbing to its summit, standing 134 meters above the water, with the entire city stretched out beneath you. It's an experience like no other. Beaches and beyond. But Sydney isn't only about its harbour. Just minutes from the city centre, you'll find some of the world's most famous beaches. Bondi Beach is where surfers ride the waves at sunrise, tourists snap photos of the turquoise water, and locals jog along the coastal walk. Manly Beach, reached by a ferry ride across the harbour, offers golden sands and a laid-back charm. Beyond the beaches, Sydney is surrounded by natural wonders. The Blue Mountains, with their misty cliffs and ancient forests, lie just a short drive away. The Royal National Park, one of the oldest national parks in the world, hides rainforests, waterfalls, and quiet hiking trails. Sydney is a city, yes, but it's also a gateway to some of nature's most breathtaking playgrounds. Do you want me to continue and build the full 3,000-word script on Sydney, like I did for Whistler, covering nightlife, hidden secrets, cultural diversity, festivals like New Year's Eve fireworks, and a mysterious closing hook? In the bustling food markets, Sydney's diversity is its strength. Every year, events like Vivid Sydney light up the city with art, music, and dazzling light shows, while the famous New Year's Eve fireworks explode over the harbour, watched by millions worldwide. For one night, the world's eyes are on Sydney, and the city doesn't disappoint. It delivers a celebration like no other. The mystery of the rocks. Tucked beneath the shadow of the Harbour Bridge lies the Rocks, one of Sydney's oldest neighbourhoods. Cobblestone lanes wind between sandstone buildings, some dating back to the colony's earliest days. But the Rocks isn't just about history, it's about secrets. Stories of convicts, sailors, and smugglers haunt these streets. Underground tunnels, hidden cellars, and ghost tales make it one of Sydney's most mysterious corners. At night, when the lanterns glow and the streets grow quiet, some say you can almost hear the whispers of the past echoing through the alleys.